Are you talking about people that are on the fringes?
People who are
That are so different?
without hope. They feel all alone in the world. They feel unsupported.
They're in victimhood.
Or they're just in circumstances that prevent their growth.
They're disconnected.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk about that. I certainly can understand that. Mm-hmm. So I think the word boundary, when you think of it from a psychological place, we all need boundaries when we don't know who we are. And I think this society, because it's very hierarchical, creates separation. And now that this system in our society, they're all broken down, people have fallen into different pieces like a puzzle, and we're all scattered with the belief that we're separate. This didn't happen overnight. It's 2,000 years of a paradigm at its peak that's falling apart, and the belief system is that we're separate. So that's why we need borders, and we need this, and we need that to define our territory and our identity. And so I think that's the illness in this country, because people feel separate. And you're right. People are alone and they feel isolated, they feel unsupported and not part of. And I think several of us said this, that their identity is like, who am I? What am I? Who do I belong to? And I'm different, I'm not different. So all this stuff that's going on in our country, which is all about that, it's really about us realizing that we're part of a whole and that we don't really need boundaries. What we need is a common intention to come together and to become part of. And that's why we need to heal. That's why all of us are doing our work, because in one sense or another, we're healing the separation that patriarchy has set forth. We're moving into a paradigm where we don't need boundaries, we don't need countries, we don't need flags, we don't need an identity of being separate, the individual. We are individual, but yet we're more valuable when we're together, when we're a unity, and then it all works. So I think what needs to go away is the boundaries, because that just reinforces the part of being alone. And then when other people that feel isolated see that there is no agenda to belong to this group, or this group is better than the other group, people then naturally are drawn, because when you are together and you are a family in some way, we're then embodying the principles and the values of gratitude, of unity, of love, and that what I do for you, I'm doing for me. So we're shifting from a me society and we're separate to we, as we embody cooperation with each other and helping other people that are lost understand that they are part of. But for that, we really have to go through an inner revolution as an individual, as well as the outer revolution that's happening, where people are going, we're not separate. Right now, a lot of people are screaming that, but that's not working. So eventually, that insanity that's happening is just a reflection of the fragmentation, but the fragmentation will always return to its wholeness. So that's what I have to say about boundaries.